Welcome back to Hear Me Out. I'm Dee.
I'm E.
And today we're going to be talking to you guys about the highest paid celebs on Instagram. I know, such important information. You may not want to know, but you may. Sometimes it's interesting to know some of these things because maybe one day you can become an influencer that gets paid, by your posts and stuff like that, and you can know how much to charge to get to a certain point.
True.
This manifestation, guys, we're trying to manifest for you. So, how are we looking here with these celebs and our future manifestations?
So, of course, we're going to talk about the highest paid celebrities, like you mentioned, but I just want you guys to know that Kylie Jenner is no longer the highest paid celeb on Instagram.
What?
That's how the article started. It's not me shading her. It's just I'm stating facts, okay? So, according to Elle magazine, Selena Gomez recently surpassed Kylie Jenner as the most followed woman on Instagram, and now Jenner has also lost the title of highest paid celeb on the platform, according to the Daily Mail. Per Hopper HQ's Instagram rich list, Jenner is now the fourth highest paid star on the app, able to charge $2,386,000 per post. Let that sink in. Let's think about this because this is ridiculous. Yes, not ridiculous, ridiculous. All right. The number one person would be soccer player Cristiano Ronaldo, the most followed person on Instagram, who can ask for $3,234,000 per post. I mean, I just need one post. Can he just send me that money? Just how much money? This is crazy, guys. All right. Another soccer star, Lionel Messi, is the second highest paid with a rate of $2,597,000 per post. Gomez is third on the list despite having more followers than Jenner. Gomez can charge $2,558,000 per post. So how do your other stars rank on this list? Your favorite stars. Let's name a few. All right. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, $2,326,000 per post. Ariana Grande, $2.2 million. Kim K, $2.1 million. Beyonce, Queen Bee, $1.8 million. Chloe, $1.8 million. Justin Bieber, $1.7 million. Kendall Jenner, $1.7 million. And she's not that interesting. And she's making that money. Taylor Swift, 1.6. These celebrities are the epitome of, extra income, passive income at this point. They just got to post.
Literally, that's it. Okay. Alrighty. So Kylie Jenner spoke in February to Vanity Fair Italy about how she felt having so many followers watching her on Instagram. Quote, "The truth, ? I grew up in the TV spotlight since I was 9 years old. It has always been natural for me." End quote. Yeah, that makes sense. Notoriety, exposure never got in the way of my personality. Fame came early in my life. In a way, I can say it came naturally because I can't define a real before or after. It has always been that way. And I can't make comparisons with my family either because my family was not only there with me, my family is also what keeps me grounded, firmly anchored in the reality of things, of all things. Man. All right. So who are some of the other celebs that are raking in the big bucks here? We've got number 13, J-Lo, who can, I guess, command 1.497 mil for a post. Then you have, I'm not sure who this person is, Barack Kohli. And they can charge $1,384,000. Nicki Minaj, the Barbs, original Barbs, $1,344,000. Kourtney Kardashian. Kourtney Kardashian?
I'm stuck.
Okay, $1,343,000. Miley Cyrus, $1,276,000. Katy Perry, $1,220,000. Neymar Jr., a soccer star, 1,141,000. Kevin Hart, 1,071,000. And Cardi B, 1,012,000. That's insane.
And obviously, some other celebs, whoever didn't make the list, they're less than $1 million. But we weren't going to bore you with those details.
Oh,
So,
no.
yeah.
No.
Let's talk about the people that are making some millies.
Ooh. Okay, so my whole thing right now is just why?
Why?
Why? Why are they paid this much? Like,
Their
why?
influence, their reach. That's
I am
it.
not buying anything from these people ever again.
That's what I told you. I'm not contributing to their funds. There's people who make better makeup. So Kylie ain't it. Kim was skincare. Kim ain't it. Jeans, Chloe ain't it. Even though I'm a little shaky because I really do want to try those always fits. You know, the season is coming.
Well,
I'm a little shaky,
you
but
can
I
$2 off on your first pair.
don't advertise for her.
Try to.
So you know, there's other brands that make that exclusively have made these products, and that's their niche. So I'm like, this is ridiculous. I mean, good for them. I guess I need to do better.
Okay, again, because I still can't wrap my head around this. But like to kind of go into the opposite direction here, isn't it like kind of detrimental in some ways to have this much money paid to these people? Because I mean, they could literally just tell you, yeah, no, definitely try this, it's amazing, and then it could be terrible for you, you know? But then there's no liability against them. And so it's like, I don't know, it just kind of,
Product sucks.
yeah, like, you know, I mean, obviously, if you don't have the money to spend on some of these products, you shouldn't be spending it naturally. But like, when you have people, you know, like kind of touting all these different things, and then others are just so easily swayed, and then it doesn't work out for them, like, that's your hard-earned money you're spending, and these people are getting millions to basically bamboozle you in a way. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like that just kind of seems a little bit like, ugh.
Well, I follow some influencers on Instagram and uh, YouTube, and you know, and usually I think I follow a lot of people that you know seem genuine to me, and some of them have mentioned that they're not going to recommend. You know, they get all these brand promotions and like free, you know, free stuff, free merch, just so they can promote it on their channel. And a lot of these influencers say that they won't promote products that they're not 100% on. Like if they don't like it, they're not going to promote it. If
Yeah.
they find, you know, some kind of flaw, they're not going to promote it just because like their word is their bond. So
Yeah.
now you're losing credibility with your audience if you're promoting a crappy product.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably the same with these influencers. I mean, not influencers, but you know, all these
The
famous
celeb.
people, all these celebs, because you know, you can probably have a miss here and there. I can't even say here and there. You could probably have one miss before they'll be like, no, you're discarded, kind
Yeah.
of thing, because you're gonna lose credibility.
Yeah.
You can't afford that, especially the Kardashians that they have their own businesses and things
Right.
like that. So they have to be very selective, in my opinion, if
Yeah.
they're gonna promote outside of their brand.
Yeah. This is true. And, you know, it's just kind of like one of those things where it's like, I mean, I think we've said it multiple times for different reasons, but you got to do your own research, like, you
Mhm.
know, to kind of really evaluate, like, is this right for me? Is this really something I want to spend my money on? You know, like, um, I think it's great if you're able to and if you don't mind it or whatever, but you know, when you have like millions and millions of people following you that like maybe aspire to like look like you, be like you, smell like you, whatever, and they're out here purchasing these things and you know, like I don't know. I think that like some of this stuff should really be like handled a little bit more carefully.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm hoping that at least, you know, most of these people are in fact selective with what they promote because of that, because of like the way that it can be, you know, maybe not the greatest thing for their fans, their followers. And I mean, absolutely, like your word is literally what you have. Like that is
Mhm.
your, you know, your thing. So I don't know, but I think it's ridiculous that they get paid that much. I don't know. I feel like that's just
Well, I think that's probably rather cheap. Like, let's say Kim is promoting, I don't know, what did she promote before? Like weight loss something, a drink, or I can't remember what it's called.
the tummy teas.
All right. Kim promoting tummy teas. People want to look like Kim. She has like what, 400 and 385 million people, I think,
Yeah.
following. She's promoting this. So she's reaching out to 385 million followers that want to look like her. The company's going to get like times 10 of, what they paid
Yeah.
Kim. I'd say like they probably paid 10% of their marketing budget. But their multiplier and then the residuals of that is going to be astronomical.
Yeah.
So I think that that's relatively cheap for a company.
I mean, yeah, I guess if you're, you know, if that's really what you're looking into, but I mean, think about it now. When would you ever see Kim promote a tummy tea now? Like
Oh, not now, but before.
before, yeah. But using that as an example, that was promoted highly by Kim, by all these other people, right? Without the fact, without people understanding the fact that she had personal chefs, she had home gyms, personal trainers, all these different people to help her look the way she looked. She has the best skin people, she has the best surgeons, the best, you know, everything that you can think of. A tummy tea was not really doing it. Like, let's be
But
absolutely real.
it's the illusion, though. People are
It
not
is.
thinking that far ahead. They just want a quick fix. The tummy tea. I got a flat tummy. Let's go. Like they're
That's
not
the
thinking
thing.
about all the work.
From the tummy tea to now, what has happened in between? The BBLs.
I
Because
was about to say BBLs in and BBLs out.
it literally like you went from people doing these tummy teas, doing the waist shapers, you know, the waist trainers and all that, to then full blown BBLs. You have airplanes full of people that can't even sit on their behinds because of the BBLs and all that stuff. Like all these things because people are desperately trying to look like someone else. Like that's detrimental. And granted, this doesn't fall solely on Kim's, you know, shoulders or any one celeb. This is like obviously a cultural thing that has happened over time. But there's no accountability. And I think when people are getting paid such egregious amounts of money to promote certain things, there needs to be accountability when those things are not good for the public. So to me, having seen the fact that like Kim used to promote tummy teas to now it's like she works out at 5 a.m., she does this, she does that, and she has like obviously all these great things to her advantage. People don't have that. People are not going to have access to some of those things. So what are people doing? People are now doing Ozempic. We went from the BBLs to now we're at Ozempic, Manjaro, all these things that are just like a quick like weight loss kind of thing to look a certain kind of way because Kim is now promoting this uber thin frame. You know, no longer are people so into like the BBL. So anyway, again, I'm not trying to like make this about a Kim thing, but just overall, I think it's ridiculous the amount they're getting paid.
Well, the FTC is trying to hold influencers accountable for the things that they advertise. So this says the FTC works to limit deceptive advertising. As a result, the FTC requires influencers to announce their relationships with brands publicly. Failure to do so is a big deal. So I mean, why do I know this? Because I follow influencers and they talk about these things. If they don't promote or say that something's an ad or that they're promoting this brand, it's like deceptive. And even, the IRS is involved because now, it's money that they're gaining from gifts and, free product or whatever. So I'm not sure how the tax of it all goes, but there's money involved. The IRS wants their money.
Of course.
For sure. So, I think the world is trying to hold them accountable some bit, but.
But honestly, it shouldn't just be influencers. It should be celebs as well.
And the celebs. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. And don't you remember that there was like this big thing, which I guess it went under the rug. Like I don't know what happened to it. The FTX scandal. Is it the FT?
Yeah,
celebrities promoting, these certain I'm drawing a blank. Promoting crypto. So there was this whole investigation going on, and they're basically deceiving the public, kind of trying to influence them to buy certain crypto.
Yeah.
And supposedly all of them were going to get in big trouble. So I think it was Ronaldo, it was Cristiano Ronaldo, it was Steph Curry, it was Tom Brady, like big celebrities. So, you can't go willy-nilly doing stuff, to deceive people and con them out of their money,
I think that's one of the best things that happened on Instagram. I'm not sure if it was in part because of a law or the FTC or whatever, when they had to start disclosing the hashtag ad on their posts and stuff, because then that helps you see, like, if I see anything that's a sponsored post, if I see anything that says hashtag ad or whatever, I'm not paying attention to it. Like, no, I'm not. I'm just like, for me personally, I'm just going to go the opposite direction. But yeah, so like really to me, if we're going to discuss about the fact that these people are getting paid that much kind of money, there should be accountability for when it's not done the right way.
Ditto. But guys, let us know in the comments what you think. Do you think that this is like a disrespectful amount of money that these celebrities make? I'm actually very curious to see like a breakdown of somebody's different streams of income at this point. Like, every little thing that they do, let's say like or I think Kim is going to take decades at this point with all her things. And yeah, so I would like to know what percentage of Instagram post money, whatever, is from their overall income. That's the accountant in me, the finance person in me, wanting to know this info. But let us know what you think, guys. Like, do you make this kind of money? Let us know, because we were trying to make this kind of money too. But that concludes today's video. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, please, please, please share our video. We're trying to grow our community so your friends could be our friends and we could all be friends. We also have social media, which Dee will tell you about.
We're on Instagram and TikTok at Hear Me Out DNE. So make sure you guys follow, like, share, and comment. We enjoy interacting and communicating with you guys.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.